Hello everyone. Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I picked up my camera. I can't believe it's been this long, but I have so much to catch you guys up on. Basically, we're selling our house, everything we live in, and we're gonna be homeless for a while, living in a bus that we're converting into a camper. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. Alright, I'm gonna chat with you guys while I make my morning coffee, and then we're gonna be getting ready. So, I'm not selling my Nespresso machine. It's one of the very few things I'm keeping. So, we're gonna keep this bad boy. Last time we spoke, it was about my eyelashes, but the time before that was about how we bought a school bus. We're gonna be converting it to live in it full time and travel around the US, right? And then I've just kind of ghosted you guys. I think that was like in April or something, and it's freaking June already, so I'm sorry about that. It has been a crazy couple of months. Yeah. So basically our entire plan has changed. I am just like, I can't believe what's going on. If you watched the video of us announcing that we got a bus and all that, we originally were going to keep our house here in Wisconsin and use it as an Airbnb because we were already doing that with the upper unit because we own a duplex. And we were going to keep it as an Airbnb, right? Well, we were on a trip in Utah to a friend's wedding and a problem came up with our Airbnb. And there was no one here to handle it because we've had the hardest time finding like a property manager or like a cleaner or something. So sorry about the lighting there. We just had the hardest time like finding someone to take care of the place while we're not here. So, you know, we were just on like a week trip in Utah. Something came up with the Airbnb and we literally couldn't fix it. Like there was no one for us to call, there was nothing for us to do. So it wasn't thankfully like a huge issue, but it was something that obviously was inconvenient to the guest. We went ahead and just gave her a discount on her Airbnb, but it was still like very eye-opening that obviously we were gonna need to find someone that could take care of our place while we're gone, or else it would just be a lot of stress, and we don't want that. That's why we're moving into a bus. Zero stress. So basically we realized that having an Airbnb and us like actually having a really difficult time finding someone to take care of it while we were gone wasn't gonna work with what we wanted in life. We are making this transition so that we can have more freedom. We're not tied down by stuff, we're not tied down by things or responsibilities, and we just kind of like get to live our life. And so we pivoted and we decided to sell our house. So pretty much everywhere in the US, wherever you're at right now, you know the housing market is insane. It's definitely a seller's market. Houses are selling way above like normal prices. They're selling hecka fast too. So we were like, you know, if we're gonna sell, this is the time to do it. Which just so happened to line up with the timeline that we wanted for us. So we decided to sell our house. We listed our house on June 4th, and our house was sold by June 7th. So obviously I'm still here. We're, you know, working on the closing and everything. But let's sit down and do my makeup and I'll give you the rest of the information and kind of update you some more, because I'm sure by now you're like, oh my gosh, so many questions. All right, so here we are on the floor. Basically I've already started selling stuff in the house, so I don't have my like office and makeup station anymore. So that is why we're over here. But so yeah, we're basically, like I said, we already sold our house. We got an offer and it was exactly what we wanted. We actually got a couple offers and we're able to pick which one we wanted, which is like honestly such a blessing because we kind of got to decide like which one fit best with what we're hoping. And it was like perfect for the closing day and everything was great. So we have about a month to get all of our crap together and figure out what we're doing. And your question may be, okay, where are you going? Like, you don't have a house and the bus isn't ready, and you would be right. The bus is not ready. However, I did want to update you guys. We did end up taking out the seats. We had a little bit of trouble there. That was not working for us, and so we had to figure out another way, and then James found another way to do it, and so we got it a lot faster. So all the seats are out of the bus, and that's basically where we stopped, because then we kind of decided we were going to sell our house and move on to our next plan. So back to the big question I've been avoiding. Where are we going to go when we sell our house? So we kind of, you know, thought about it, and we had a few options, but we're gonna go live with James' parents, and they have a really big, they live on a lot of land, and they have a lot of like space for us to work on our bus. And James' dad is also really good with things like this, very handy, like, and if he doesn't know how to do something really well, he knows someone who knows how to do it, and he has connections, so it'll actually be like the perfect spot for us to go work on the bus. So we're gonna be going there in July, and then probably staying there until early September, because that's when some of our best friends are getting married, and we're gonna kind of hope that like our maiden voyage is to their wedding, like our first actual trip in the bus. So that is kind of the plan now. It's definitely sped up our timeline, because originally we were thinking January-ish to be done, because we were just gonna stay here and work on it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited to be starting sooner. That's gonna be the plan. We're moving there, working on the bus. The next question we always get is, well, what are you gonna do for your jobs and that stuff? I will be done with my job next Friday, most likely. I have offered to stay a little longer, like if, or come in like a few times before I leave if they haven't like found someone or they're having trouble or whatever. But the official last day is next Friday. So I'm working on helping find a replacement for me for my job, and then I'm not going to be getting a job right away, because frankly I'm really picky and I don't really know what I want to do, and we aren't necessarily going to need the income. James will probably come on my channel and talk about his job more in the future as part of like the bus conversion and, you know, switching to a remote job, because as of right now he is still working at his original place of employment, but he is planning on getting a remote job, and he's interested in the project management field, and that's about all I really know. You know, ideally he would find one before we even left and went to his parents' house, but if he doesn't, we will be okay. So there's not like a huge rush, which we're honestly so blessed and thankful to be in a position and have people willing to help us so that we don't have to be rushed, because that would be stressful. So we're there, very, very thankful for that. That's just a question we always get in when we tell people this in person, so I figured some of you guys might be wondering. Another question we get is, where are you gonna go once you're done? So here's our tentative plan. James' parents live in Michigan, so we will be going to Michigan to build the bus. And then, like I said, friend's wedding September, that's in Indiana, so that will be our first trip. And then we kind of plan to stay around this area, which is not ideal because I wanted to like go to Florida right away, you know. But the reason is because we are going to be going back to James' parents' house for Thanksgiving, because we're going to be having Thanksgiving, obviously, and we're going to be having his family Christmas with that side of the family. We don't want to go super far, you know, like south or anything, when we only would have like a month and a half to get back, because we really want to like be strategic about where we're going, just to like kind of save money on gas mileage and to not have to do like super long trips in the bus. So we'll probably stay around like Indiana, Ohio, you know, maybe if Canada opens, venture into Canada, because James has some family in Canada, and then maybe do New England. We'll kind of see like how close that is, if we think we can do that. and then be back in Michigan for Christmas. Then we will be heading south. I mean, for Thanksgiving. Then we will be heading south because the plan is to be at my grandmother's house in Tucson, Arizona for Christmas. And so we can, you know, explore Arizona, New Mexico, some more parts of Colorado, see all of my family in Colorado and everything like that. And then January will kind of be when we don't have any like obligations with family or weddings. So we'll be able to kind of just go, all right, where do we want to go? And so I'm very looking forward to that. That is the update. Not much else to clue you guys in on. I'm just so excited, guys. I can't even tell you. I've been so inspired to film. Like I said, I have been sick. So basically, we went on a trip to Utah. We came back. We decided to sell our house. We spent a week and a half getting it ready to sell. Then we had like, you know, a weekend of showings and all that. And then I got sick, of course. I got a cold. And then we had to go to another wedding last weekend. And then we just got home. And so now, basically, the next thing for us is our closing date. So we're not like incredibly packed to the brim. We just have to pack our stuff and sell things and, you know, get that going. So it's been crazy. I'm just so excited to get back into making YouTube videos for you guys. I'm so excited to be filming more and be like just sharing this entire journey with you guys. I have chills every time I think about it, just how like absolutely amazing I know this is gonna be, and I am just so excited. I have so many plans for my YouTube, and honestly, if you guys are still watching, like, subscribe, like, comment, like, it just means the world to me, and it will help me so much. Part of my dream is being like my own business owner and having my freelance like creative kind of stuff on the side, and YouTube is part of that. And that would be awesome if, you know, through this bus journey I'm able to do that more. And I just can't wait to share it with you guys and just go through this whole journey together, and honestly just like let you guys know that you need to choose you. And if where you're at in your life is not serving you and not helping you thrive to your biggest potential, because we cannot help others and do good for others if we're not thriving to our biggest potential, just saying. So if you're in a spot where you feel stuck, there is ways out. Like, I never imagined that I could do this. I never imagined that I could just sell my house and just leave and just go live in a bus. Like, what? I would have never thought that was actually possible. But like, anything is possible. Like, you have to sit down and you have to just be alone with yourself and think, what do I want out of life? And go get it. Go get it, guys. So that's about it. I'm not gonna put lip stuff on yet because I want to go brush my teeth before I do that. But yeah, I'm gonna start weekly vlogging just to kind of show you guys the process of selling our house and selling everything in our house. We're getting rid of like everything, like 95% of what we own we're getting rid of, which is crazy as well. But it's also really fun and thrilling. Like, there's a thrill that comes from just like getting rid of stuff. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. So anyways, if you guys are interested, please subscribe. I cannot wait, like I said, share this journey with you guys. And thank you so much for sticking around, being patient with me. I'm going to be throwing the content at you now. Like this, I'm just so inspired because I'm actually getting unstuck from a place that I haven't wanted to be for a while. So I'm actually feeling like excited about life. So that's besides the point. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.